guys, how are ya? It's your girl Jackie coming at you with a brand new video. On my channel, we talk about personal finance, investing, debt, and as of recent, my favorite thing in the world has been side hustles. I've been all about making that little extra side cash with some real deal side hustles. Thus far, the main one that I've been focusing on has been trying to sell my clothes. If you know anything about me, which if you don't, hey, what's up? I have a mountain of clothing. I'm also simultaneously doing spring cleaning, which has been great because I've been able to find even more clothes, some that still have the freaking tags on them, or maybe I've only worn them once. So we're talking about good quality clothing in my garage, in my closet, and I've been looking to sell them. That's what I've been looking to do to make a little extra cash. So here's my update on that. Let's jump right in. So as mentioned, I started this a few months ago, and I started originally by posting pictures of all of my clothing and what it is that I would be willing to sell them for on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and Poshmark. Those are the three platforms that I've been using to try to sell my spare clothing. I have, as of now, current February 2021, completely stopped using eBay and Facebook Marketplace because I wasn't getting any results. Like literally, I know there's some people that are super successful with like those two platforms. If it works for you, honey, keep doing it. It was not working for me. I have talked about this before. I've been successful with selling like non-clothing items, like furniture and stuff like that on Facebook Marketplace. That has been working really good. But for clothes, it's just not working for me. So I just stopped. So as of right now, the only online platform that I've been using has been Poshmark. And my total thus far for how much I've sold in terms of selling my used clothing on Poshmark, this is not a sponsored video, by the way. Drum roll, please. $20. I'm not joking. I have sold 2 items and the total has been $20 thus far on Poshmark. So it's something. It's not great. Would I like to be selling more? Of course. But I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm being 100% candid. That's where I've been and that's what I'm doing. A good friend of mine, shout out to Tina, one of my good friends, also recommended, since I'm trying to, I think she saw the last update video that I posted, and she recommended going to a local consignment shop here where I live, which is northern New Jersey, to try to sell my clothes there. So that's what I did. Definitely, if you're also trying to sell clothes, I highly recommend looking up any of these types of like consignment secondhand shops in your area. I didn't even think of that, so it was actually a really great suggestion for me. The one in my area is Plato's Closet. That's the name of it. It's not that far from me, maybe like a 20-minute drive. And that's what I did. I took my mountain of clothing and brought it straight there yesterday. And it was a very interesting experience. So here are my tips if you're trying to sell to your local consignment shop. Definitely call ahead to ask if there are any specifications or a certain time where they're allowing for walk-ins to sell clothes or whatever. For Plato's Closet, in my area, they only do it until like 3 p.m. So you have to come earlier in the day. And it's 100% digital, not like person to person now, which I could really appreciate given everything that's happening with the illness or whatever. Basically, you come in with your clothes. The maximum is 2 bags or 2 baskets worth of clothing that you are allowed to bring at any given time. You are required to bring your driver's license. And they have this like, it looks like a tablet. I wish I had taken a picture. I'm going to try to find a picture for you guys online. But it's just like a tablet fixed to the actual counter. And you have to put in all of your information. Your name, date of birth, driver's license number, phone number, email address. You punch it in and it prints out receipts for you, and the person behind the counter will stick the receipts to your basket and you leave. You have to leave it there. And they tell you like, oh, what time to come back or whatever, or to come back, you know, before a certain time. So that's what we did. I put in all the information. I got the receipts, tagged it to the baskets. They took the baskets and I left. When I came back, it was about 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
They had gone through all of my baskets and picked out what they are willing to purchase. And so when you come back, you hand them your driver's license and they pull your baskets and they say, okay, from what it is that you have given us, in my case, they were like, we want to make an offer on 4 of the items. Guys, I was so frustrated by this. I was so frustrated because I probably had in total, it had to have been about 25 or 26 items. Most of which, as I mentioned, were in fabulous quality. Because I knew they weren't going to take it if it was like the raggedy stuff with like the holes or whatever. You might as well just throw those away and nobody's going to buy them from you. But definitely these were good quality items, most of which still had the tags on them. So I was so confused why out of that entire pile of 25, 26 items of clothing, they only picked 4. 4 items. That was it. So that was a little bit frustrating. The other thing to keep in mind is I feel like if we're comparing online platforms to selling money versus in-person consignment shops, you are going to get more bang for your buck with the online platforms. As mentioned, with Poshmark, I have sold 2 items, and from those 2 items, I got approximately $10 per item. After the fees were taken out, after the shipping was included, after all that. That was my takeaway. My net gain from those purchases was $10 per item. With Plato's Closet, they are only willing to give you between $3 and $5 per item, depending on, I guess, the brand and the quality and whatever else. So literally for my 4 items, I got $16 and some change. It was like $16.28 for 4 items of clothing that were brand new and still had the tags on it. So I'm just letting you know, because I was kind of shocked at that. I was like, holy guacamole. I was hoping to at least walk away with like 20 or 25 bucks, given the mountain of clothing that I brought. But they didn't even take most of it. They only took 4 specific items. What did they pick? A fur coat, a faux fur coat from Forever 21 that I got for a specific purpose and ended up not even using it. I bought 2, but one is pink and I'm keeping that one because it's fabulous. Maybe I'll wear it for you sometime. But I sold the white one because I don't usually wear white that much, and they paid $4 for that. A gorgeous pink maxi dress that was like fuchsia pink and still had the tags on it from Boohoo. So they got that. And then one of them was actually, I think it was Nick's, it might have been a shirt. It was like a button down. It was like a polo button down, still with the tags on it. They took that. And then one mystery item, I wish I had actually cataloged what it is that I gave them before I brought it in. Because one of the items, I honest to God can't even remember what the heck that last item was. But they took it. And in total for my 4 items, I got $16 and 28 cents or 58 cents or something like that. So that was my experience with the consignment shops. Again, it was a good suggestion, and maybe this is the type of thing that varies depending on the season, depending on the state, depending on where it is that you live. I don't know. So definitely don't be afraid to try it for sure if you're trying to unload on some of your clothing that you have in your closet, especially nowadays, like spring cleaning. Do it, girl. Definitely do it. But I just wanted to share my experience with it. So what am I doing? Am I giving up? Am I throwing in the towel? No, I am not giving up, and I'm not throwing in the towel because I'm stubborn. It's fine. So basically what I did is today happened to have been my day off from work. Very few and far in between these days. But what I did today is I actually am switching strategies, and I tried modeling all of the clothing that I'm trying to sell on Poshmark. So I actually have them on. I tried to look cute, paired it with some accessories. I feel like people, and I guess this doesn't apply to everybody, but definitely for like plus size shoppers, sometimes you get a little bit nervous just seeing a garment and not seeing how it actually fits on a human's body. Because for us, I guess we're just looking at different things than somebody who's not plus size and buying clothes. So that's kind of my strategy. That's the thing. I probably should have started with this. Don't be like me. But definitely that's what I did is I tried everything on, modeled everything, and took pictures. I'm going to now upload those to the site, and hopefully I can get a little bit more traction, a little bit more attention, and sell a little bit more in terms of my pieces now that I'm doing that. So I don't know. But I do know that I'll definitely keep you guys posted the whole entire way. So that's my big update. Thus far, in total, from online platforms and consignment shops, I have made a total of $36.28 selling clothes. Yeah. So, you know, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad and the real with the unreal. So I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Definitely, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not currently subscribed, where we talk about money talk. Definitely debt repayment and investing and personal finance stuff and side hustles, friends. I'm all about the side hustles. So definitely be sure to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I have a new video up. And if you want additional content similar to what we covered today, be sure to check out my blog, which is available at focusedfrugalfab.com. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!